What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. When was the Constitution written? (1787). When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. Who was President during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. In what month do we vote for president? November. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Name your U.S. representative. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the governor of your state now? The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of your state? What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury.